BJP youth leader was thrown behind bars. Mamata Banerjee arrested this lady, young lady Priyanka, after a local Trinamool leader filed a complaint. She was put behind bars. Interestingly, while granting bail, the Supreme Court said something which is applicable today. The bench observed, your freedom of speech ends when it infringes on others' rights. Someone's feelings have been hurt. Right? At that time, the Supreme Court said there has to be an apology. So, first of all, this proves that when it applies to you people, you have no sense of humor, Abhinandita, and neither does your party and neither does your own leader, Arvind Kejriwal or Mamata Banerjee. Right? And secondly, this is an inappropriate situation. This is one case which
you're making a point to
Abhinandita.
Is Professor Mahapatra of Jadavpur University. He was released this year after 10 years. All he did was forwarded a cartoon on Mamata Banerjee. And she put him in jail for 10 years. And after 10 years, he was acquitted. So and he said, can you give me back my 10 years?
Leaders, one minute, let me tell you. Let me
live debate.
Three leaders.
Remember this.
One minute. Just 1 minute, Nikhil. 1 minute.
They talk about sense of humor. They talk about freedom of speech. So much for freedom of speech.
Mamata Banerjee, Uddhav Thackeray.
Yeah.
And Sonia Gandhi are three leaders who are very thin-skinned. You make any joke about them, you call them by the original name, they put you in jail. By this logic,
sedition case,
Kalyan,
for complaining about electricity.
If the Modi government is so intolerant, Nikhil, then Kalyan Banerjee should be in jail, but he's not. So who is tolerant and who's intolerant? No, answer the specific question.
Answer about Professor Mahapatra. What
answer the specific.
Did there?
Answer the specific question. Answer the specific question. No, answer the specific question. Answer the specific question. No. Opening remark means we are not prepared to make an answer. He's not prepared, ladies and gentlemen. He's not prepared. He's not prepared. He's not prepared to answer the specific question.
What happened with Professor Mahapatra?
Answer the specific question. An example has been given and he's not willing to answer a specific question.
And it's not playful banter when it happens with Mamata Banerjee.
Do I have a mug of coffee?
No. It is not playful banter when it happens with Mamata Banerjee. Then it is sedition. Then you attack Republic Bangla's reporter in October. Republic Bangla's reporter was attacked live during a debate.
The issue is...
It's the TMC MP who's done it. It's the TMC MP who's done it.
BJP and all its sympathizers do not have a problem with an individual throttling democracy in the country.
9,000 activists pressed with sedition charges in one day under the Congress government. So much for freedom of speech. So much for sense of humor.
Suspended by the individual.
You have taken action against the maximum cartoonists, maximum stand-up comedians. Congress party has taken action.
Mockery of an individual somehow is a disrespect to the chair. Are we forgetting that Prime Minister Modi is constantly made fun of? Rahul Gandhi is constantly made
in the house by the parliamentarians. Oh please.
I would not in the house. And who was doing tick in the house? That was Prime Minister Modi.
One example.
Again, this was not within the house. This was outside the premises of the house. People are
so it's sense of humor when you do it, and it's sedition when the other person does it.
Just 1 minute. 1 minute. Only two on the screen. Okay, thank you. One point is, nudge, nudge, wink, wink, a flying kiss, a hug, repeatedly losing elections, immature at 34, less mature at 44, even less mature at 54, and still the Aam Aadmi Party hanging on to the coattails of 54-year-old Rahul Gandhi. But what happened today? Abhinandita, let me ask you now a specific question. Since your alliance leader Rahul Gandhi is there in the middle of the screen, I don't need to be, let him be there. If you were there, would you also take your camera and say, Mr. Kalyan Banerjee, well done, can I have a little bit more of your pantomime? Can you do it for me, the enjoyable sequence? Let's make fun of the Vice President's handicap. It's going to make us win an election finally. Run the pictures on your screen. Is your name Abhinandita? Please don't disturb me. Abhinandita, the pictures are on the screen. Would you have done that? Or would you have rather said, listen, let's find a better way to protest, as Sandeep says? No, let's put the pictures there. Would you have done that? Would you have done that?
Important.
Would you have stood there like Rahul Gandhi? Come on, Mr. Kalyan Banerjee. Let's do this. Let's behave in...
Personally, it's not important.
if
Would you
what
have
I
done
would
that?
have done. I would have also not.
It is important what you would have done.
Spoke about Rahul Gandhi.
Would you have done that?
Not.
Would you have behaved like that?
The way Sanju
Would you have
Verma-
behaved like that?
Your show.
1 minute. 1 minute.
They revolted.
Only
They revolted. How dare you?
on the screen, Karan, please wait. Makes it difficult. Would you have done that? A pointed question. Would you have behaved like that? Would you, Abhinandita, as a next-gen politician, have behaved like that? Run the pictures.
I would not even behave like.
Would you have done that?
Like any other
Would you have
person.
done that?
That is.
But would you have?
Choice. I can't put myself in that.
No. Would you have? No. Would you have behaved either like Kalyan Banerjee or Rahul Gandhi there?
But what I'm saying is.
Would you? No, you have to.
That I have voted
Of course
for.
you can. You're avoiding my question. You wouldn't.
I voted for.
Admit
and
you
when
wouldn't.
Trying to raise their voice there.
No. Admit you wouldn't.
Being allowed to.
As a citizen of India, you wouldn't.
कार्यकर्ता के
Twin.
काम कर रहा है धनखड़ जी बीजेपी के
No. Just 1 minute. Let two interrupt. Wait a minute. Two people on the screen. Thank you.
सवाल पूछते हैं हमें सवाल नहीं हमें डराते हैं ईडी लाते हैं अलग अलग सस्पेंड करते हैं
कोई नहीं डराता है डरते हैं आप क्योंकि आपकी तैयारी नहीं है
को लॉ को अपनी नोक जूते की नोक पे रखते हैं
आप डरते हैं क्योंकि आप गलत काम करते हैं कोई नहीं डराता है आपको अर्नब देखिए
These parliamentarians who have been suspended.
अर्नब देखिए 2017 का आपको मैं एग्जांपल दे रहा हूं एक यूपी का ऑफिस बेरर कांग्रेस पार्टी का एक ऑफिस बेरर 2017 में उसने अफेक्शनेटली बहुत प्यार से एक इंटरनल पार्टी मीटिंग में राहुल गांधी को पप्पू जी रेफर किया था एंड ही वाज सैक्ड फ्रॉम द पार्टी इमीडिएटली यू कैन स्टिल फाइंड दैट ऑन पब्लिक डोमेन नाउ इफ दीज पीपल गिव अस sermons on democracy the least that they can do is take a joke on themselves. But the larger point over here is that if these MPs, these MPs are, please don't allow me to complete, please don't barge in like this, the larger point over here is that these MPs are delusional. If they feel that they can earn sympathy with their behavior, Arnab, I'm requesting you play these videos every day. The people of this country have marked them. The people of this country are unforgiving now and they will ensure that these MPs
and also play Ramesh Bidhuri's video. And also play Ramesh Bidhuri's video. Why are you not playing Ramesh Bidhuri's video? So at least we have something to compare. You don't pick on things specifically without understanding or without showing the
aware that a privilege committee has already sat on the matter and already
your response to Ramesh Bidhuri.
The privilege committee meeting has already happened on that.
So this was your response to Ramesh Bidhuri.
Ramesh
So this was your response to Ramesh Bidhuri.
Gestures against the constitutional head. And Arnab, if you repeat the video of Kalyan Banerjee, if you repeat the video of Kalyan Banerjee, I think the actions, his gestures were rather vulgar. His gestures, Kalyan Banerjee's gestures were rather vulgar. They were rather perverted. I don't know which world they come from, but Rahul
Everyone on.
enjoying it.
Everyone on.
Enjoying it shows the kind of creepy mentality these people have.
Yeah.
I think it's really unfair to actually reduce this argument, reduce this dialogue.
No.
This is not body shaming. This is really mimicry.
They are looking at alternative careers now. Because 2024 is done and dusted, they are looking at alternate careers like mimics, mimic players, cartoonists. That's what they have to do. And Nikhil is having a meltdown because of this.
Just an hour ago, your party's national spokesperson Gaurav Bhatia or Arnab's very well.
Nikhil, please don't have a meltdown.
Women politicians.
Please don't have a meltdown.
TV पे आके यार बनाती हैं. We all knew the innuendo that he was going with. Do you have the courage? Yes, rubbish. Gaurav Bhatia did that rubbish on this show an hour ago. Will Tuhin Sinha have the courage to condemn it? Will you have the courage to condemn Ramesh Bidhuri? Will you have the courage to condemn Bridbhushan?
So you put the rule books aside, dance on the floor of the house and expect you will not be suspended. Look at this, Arnab. Look at the brazenness. We will break all the rules in the parliament and then come and shout in news studios.
Thank you, ladies
action
and
is taken.
Sandeep Ghosh, in the middle has a word. In the middle, Sandeep Ghosh, in the middle. Sandeep Ghosh, last word. Sandeep Ghosh is saying something. Now there's a long delay on the program. Sandeep Ghosh is trying to say something. Yes, sir. Sandeep, calm down.
So I said I admire Abhinandita. I'm not such a known admirer of her CM Arvind Kejriwal, but for a change, I think Arvind Kejriwal is the wisest politician going off to Vipassana. I think we must all, retreat into Vipassana and such things and reflect on the state of the democracy today, because this is really, really not good. And this is one point where I'll take a cue from Mr. Kejriwal, and I think we all need to get into an introspection mode.
Well, he declared himself
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I still think Arvind Kejriwal should go on the 21st because, or 22nd, whenever he's called, because avoiding it the second time is not going to look good. Vipassana or anything else. 30-second Securite commercial break after our last debate, ladies and gentlemen, on the latest in the Vigyan Vapi case and the victory for the Hindu side today. Back in 30 seconds.